Welcome to the warm-up. Hey everybody, I'm Neil Beasley. District play is in full gear. We'll cool your engines down from last week and get you warmed up for this week. We've been waiting for mega matchups in 23-6A all year, and this week we finally get one. Let's preview Atascocita and Summer Creek in the lineup. If you're a high school football fan in the greater Houston area, there is no bigger matchup to attend than Atascocita versus Summer Creek at Turner Stadium. Both of these powerhouse programs are 4-0 and coming off big-time blowouts. Atascocita not only beat playoff contender C.E. King, they destroyed them. The Panthers didn't know what hit them, but I'll tell you what did hit them, Torrey Blaylock. 6 touchdowns as the Eagles used that track speed to run all over King for a 54-7 win. Atascocita already has huge wins over state-ranked teams Katy and Austin Westlake on their resume as well. Carday All-Day Mac has surprised some with his ability to pass as the Eagles quarterback. Thought of mostly as a running QB, Mac has aired it out with tremendous accuracy. He'll need to in this game too with Summer Creek. You see, the Bulldogs believe in a pretty seal-proof strategy. If the opposing team can't score, they can't win. Summer Creek hasn't allowed a single point in 4 games, not one. That includes a 42-0 shutout over offensive juggernaut Shadow Creek. And it's not like the Bulldogs don't have an explosive offense either. They're averaging 54 points a game behind quarterback Blake Thomas. This will be Inside High School Sports Game of the Week, and to be honest, it'll be the game of the week in the entire state. Big battle in 16-6A as well. Bridgeland at 3-1. Takes on Cy Springs, undefeated through 4 games. Could this be for the district title in Week 6? Well, knowing the history of 16-6A, that answer probably no. However, it will most likely go a long way into figuring out a champion. Cy Springs has a special player named Paris Melvin. Kid looks like a Deebo Samuel prototype. He makes plays through the running and passing game, and he showed that in a big way over Cy Ranch. The Panthers are also coming off a bye, so they'll have had that 2 weeks to prepare for the Bears. You know what? They'll need it. Bridgeland is playing some serious football of late. Bears are running a 2-quarterback system, and it's worked for the most part. Played an undefeated team last week in Langham Creek, and now the Lobos have a mark in the loss column after Bridgeland coasted to a 35-6 victory. This is a Thursday night thriller and the best game on the schedule for that day. We caught up with another big-time athlete on the gridiron in this week's Recruiting Trail.
Devin Sanchez, 2025 cornerback. I go to North Shore. Relationship, 1, that's what me and my parents are big on, relationship, and then 2, developmental and, what they can do with me and my skill set. I want to fit well. I mean, real well. Just bringing my abilities, my length, my size, and my ability to play corner, man to man, off man. It doesn't matter. So, I mean, that's what I really want to bring and really want to fit in with. On the field, I'm a real hothead. I really think I'm one of the best corners out, and I really think I can't be messed with. So it's really just having that mentality that no receiver can really dog me out, and I could just beat any receiver I go against. But off the field, I'm a humble guy, low key. I don't really do too much. I hang with the same guys every day. We just do us. We just do what we do, and really just into school. And because I know these next couple months, I got to finish and then going into the real world with colleges where it's passing or no play and then stuff like that. So really just a low key guy. Just be ready when I come in January and the spring and just watch, just be ready. I mean, on the field, really get to state, win state. These last couple years it's been a little rocky, so it's really just finishing out my senior year strong on top. All state, become a 3-time first team all district. All state, like I said, become a 3-time All-American, National All-American and stuff like that. Those are my goals right now. And then, won, you know, just picks. Finished with more picks than I had last year. That's been my goal since I've been on varsity. You know, my sophomore year I had 4, my junior year I had 5, so really finishing over 5 picks this year. You know, really just, I wouldn't say be the best corner of the league, North Shore, but one of the best corners, and that, you know, future corners that come in North Shore look up to and, you know, want to model their game after. So, you know, that's really what I want to leave here. And then, you know, going to college, I want to start my legacy of, you know, being the best corner to come through Ohio State.
We can't get our cameras to all the big games this week, so here's a preview of some other huge matchups in the hype. A nice 5A game in Deer Park is Kingwood Park versus LaPorte. Now, I say Deer Park because the renovations at LaPorte's new stadium still not done. It's an important game for both teams because both squads had rough non-district schedules. They're coming off opening district wins. 11 5A Division I is a tough road to the postseason, so these teams will need to grab wins whenever and however they can. Tyrese Barnes and Ricky Sandoff, LaPorte's two-headed monster in the backfield, haven't really gone off yet, but if there was ever a game to do so, it would be this one. The O-line must open holes for these ultra-fast backs and then watch them go. Meanwhile, Kingwood Park went 7-3 last year and missed out on the postseason on a tiebreaker. So the Panthers know how important each and every district win can be. They only have 8 starters returning, but one of them is dynamic two-way player Ethan Elliott. In 5A Division II, how about Huntsville against Port Neches Groves? Oh, baby, that's going to be a humdinger. Do people still say humdinger? Well, they should, because that encapsulates this one. Huntsville wants to prove that they belong in the 5A Division II state title conversation, and a win over the defending state champions would certainly do that. The Hornets have so much experience returning from last year's regional finalist team, including 1,000-yard rusher Rashawn Brown. After an early season loss, Huntsville is 3-1 and scoring at a high clip. And then there's PNG. They are undefeated and still wearing last year's championship rings. They're 4-0 and just edged out Lake Creek in an absolute thriller, 62-56. Quarterback Connor Bailey leads the way for the Indians, who are hungry for a repeat. Hey, that'll do it for today's show. Thanks for joining us. The coaches have spoken once again, so we leave you today with the 6A Coaches Poll. We hope you can go out and catch some excellent Texas high school football this weekend.